Hey, co-reporters, welcome back to my channel. Kenya Moore, I feel so sorry for this girl. I feel like marrying this man has to be the biggest mistake she ever made in her life because, Lord, outside of the baby, beautiful, wonderful Brooklyn, this man has been just nothing but a thorn in her side. And I truly feel for her. So, the latest news coming out about this divorce that has lasted 5 times longer than the actual marriage, Marc Daly is publicly accusing Kenya Moore of holding up their divorce. Yeah. Well, this is what he's alleging happened, according to Radar Online. Um, Mark is saying that there are two separate fights going on right now. There was the fight over child support and child custody and property as well. So Mark is claiming that the two of them have reached a partial settlement agreement and a permanent parenting plan. When it comes to the partial settlement agreement, the reason why it's only partial is because Mark is demanding a stake in Kenya's Moore Manor, the mansion that she built for herself by herself, bought 1000% cash before she ever met this vulture. But the custody of Brooklyn is good. It's Kenya, as always, being the primary parent. Honestly, I don't understand how this man is not embarrassed and ashamed to be trying to get a stake of Kenya's mansion that he had literally no hand in building. I think Kenya even helped to pay for this Dusty's delayed taxes that he owed and everything. And he still has the audacity to try to take some of her home from her. I've heard that she has since listed her home for sale. So it seems as though that might be a reason why it's partial. She's probably decided, hey, let me give this bum a slice of my mansion just to get rid of him, because the lawyer fees that this is taking up to fight him is going to cost more than whatever it is that he's looking for from this house in the long run. But you know what, Kenya? I'm petty. I would keep on fighting. And you know what I would do as well? Try to get a stake of his restaurant. That's what I would go for. You want some of mine? Let me get more of yours. These two people were not, they were like legitimately married for what, a couple of months. They've been on paper married for 5 years now, but it's not like legitimately married. And they've never actually fully cohabitated either as a married couple. So just the fact that he's not just allowing for the both of them to leave with what they came into this short term, Uber Eats, easy, whatever, quick microwave popcorn length marriage with is absolutely ridiculous. Mark, you should be ashamed of yourself. There's something deeply wrong with you for trying to go after her assets that have nothing to do with you after a very, very short marriage where you berated her at every turn and belittled her as well. Just, ugh. Girl, how are you attracted to this man? This is why you should vet people before rushing to marry them. Look at how Kenya wound up marrying this man she barely knew, right? And look at Drew as well, that Ralph guy. Ladies, there's no there's no rush. There's no race. Take your time, get to know the man so you don't end up suffering the way that these two beautiful ladies have wound up suffering. It's just so sad and disappointing to see. Guys, how do you feel about Mark running to the press to accuse Kenya of holding up this divorce? Do you think it's fair, or do you think that he is being shady? Because up until now, I always thought he was the one holding up the divorce. Why doesn't he just give up the house? It's got nothing to do with you, Mark. You never even lived in Atlanta. You insisted on staying in New York. Leave her alone. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.